Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180. 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and improve your life. Today is the 47th episode of the Daily 180, and staying with what we've been talking about throughout this week, we're going to finish out our series on recovering from setbacks or handling setbacks. We've been using words all the way through this process. We talked about reframing, rebounding. We've talked about retracing and rehearsing. And today we're going to use our final word, and that word is reset. Now, I've spent a lot of my life playing video games, and anybody who's played video games knows the value of reset, or the reset button. In fact, when I started playing, I played on an old Atari 2600 system. Actually, I played on the Pong system too, but we're not going to talk about that. But I played on an old Atari 2600, and there was a reset button. And basically with the reset button, when you got frustrated, when things were not going your way, when you had just had enough of all the abuse that you were taking, you could hit the reset button, you could start over. You get 3 more lives, hey, we're off and running. The same thing is true today with modern video games, but the reset button is not just necessarily a button. Sometimes it's a series of buttons, a series of commands. But regardless, what it does is it takes you back to a safe place where you can begin again. Now, as cool as that would be in real life, I have not figured out how to create a reset button that allows me to go back in time to a place right before I made a mistake and fix that mistake. However, what I have found is that same mentality of let's start fresh can be very valuable for us when we're trying to recover from a setback. The way that we might use this idea of reset in real life is simply this: looking at all of the things that were going on in our lives at that period of time, all of the relationships that may have been negatively impacted by the setback that we've experienced, and all of the goals that we were pursuing at that period of time. If there are goals that we decide are still worth pursuing, that we were pursuing, that maybe caused us to be a little bit crazy or a little bit obsessed in the way that we were handling things, we can decide, yes, I want to reset that goal. As we go and talk to our relationships, the people that might have been hurt or negatively impacted by the errors that we made, we can reset those relationships by apologizing, by talking to them about what was going on, by explaining to them what our intentions were, and by helping them understand that what we were trying to do was something really, really important and really, really good. Reset is a valuable tool. And if you are like me and you've had setbacks in your life, you'll probably find that once in a while, it's a good tool to use. My name is Todd Wente. This has been the Daily 180. Thanks very much for your time. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.